Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be using 20Butters team. 20Butters, you might not know him, but you definitely should. He runs a really great stream, especially for those that are on the West Coast, or I guess it would be like early morning in Europe or midday in Asia. Like, really great stream, a lot of fun. He likes to run really spicy picks, so if you're a person who really likes really meta Pokemon, like non-meta Pokemon, off-meta Pokemon, anti-meta Pokemon, however you want to find it, then definitely check him out. I also saw that Jay Devin did a video on Lucario, so I'm also going to include that and link in the description. I haven't had a chance to check it out. I watched like the first 3 minutes of it, then I realized it's getting really late. I have to record this video. But definitely check him out. Really great content creator. So I'm going to include a link to 20Butters stream, and then as well to Jay Devin's Lucario video. But you've probably already seen it. So anyways, the team consists of Lucario, Alolan Muck, and Gyarados with Dragon Breath, Crunch, and Hydro Pump. I thought this team was really interesting. First off, it's a good counter to... decent counter to Articuno, but obviously this is a bad situation. So there's two ways to play this out. The first way is to this one actually, this is the second way I want to show, but I guess I'll show it. I must have put the videos out of order. Anyways, you just stay in and then just close combat. A lot of people think it's a power up punch, and in theory, I actually probably could have stayed and actually countered that down. But then I ended up switching out to Gyarados because I actually thought they were going to shield, and I was going to switch out to Gyarados to get the energy advantage. Switches into Cresselia, which is an interesting pick. Cresselia, let's see, they're going to hit me with a Future Sight, which actually does a lot of damage. Cresselia is a really tanky Pokemon, but it takes super effective damage from these crunches, and as well, typically it's carrying Psycho Cut. Let's see. Yeah, Psycho Cut is typically a very common move that it runs. And we're going to go into Alolan Muck. Yeah, Alolan Muck. This Swampert's almost done, so I don't have to worry too much about it. And they come into Registeel. And, you know, my Lucario is almost fainted. But the thing is that my Alolan Muck actually has a pretty decent matchup. I end up sacking my Lucario, which I'm like, I actually debated shielding here. I'm like, I probably could get another close combat, grab a shield, do a bunch of damage, but then they would farm up and all that stuff, so it wasn't particularly worth it. And plus, like, I'm a 2-0 shield advantage. I do have to worry about that Swampert coming back, and the Swampert has a little bit of energy, so ideally, what I should be doing is I shouldn't be throwing the Dark Pulse right away, because if the Swampert comes in, it can totally Hydro Cannon me. So actually come in with Cresselia, which is okay for me. I shield the Moonblast. Oh no, the Swampert's done. Yeah, what am I talking about? This Cresselia. I knew this match was over. I forgot I KO'd the Swampert. Okay, it's getting late. Okay, all right. The content grind. It's late hours, early mornings, all that stuff, right? So, anyways, going into the next matchup, Lucario into Registeel. So this is a good matchup for me. I switch out into Gyarados. I'm like way too slow on the switch, and first off, I should have switched in Alolan Muck. That would have made a lot more sense. I'm so, like, I wasn't used to this team in the sense of like what to exactly switch into. But that's quite alright. I think they can actually survive this crunch, which they do. And then I think So in the Zero Shield, my Gyarados actually wins this matchup way more reliably than as the shields progress. So they come into Registeel, and I debate going for the Hydro Pump, but I want to get a charge move off. And I'm hoping that they throw, which they do. That's good for me. They have a lot of energy though. And I go into my Lucario, and then I lag here. This lag is ultra annoying. And they switch out into Swampert, and then I realize, like, I have a really terrible matchup. So I go for the close combat, and they don't shield again. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in and just counter this thing. I think I counter this thing down. Do I? Yeah, I do counter it down. And I should have thrown, to be honest. I don't know why. Well, maybe it could. Oh, you know what it is? I'm gonna be able to burn these shields because I'm gonna win CMP tie against this Registeel, and they block. And there's so many like glitches right now in the game. To be honest, like it's very annoying. There's so many like I can't see the fast moves and all this stuff, right? And my opponent stands there. I don't know if like it's a visual glitch and they're not showing the fast moves, or and then I end up getting to this last charge move, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm able to fade down with Snarl. So Alolan Muck. I should have put the moves of each of these. Actually, let me do that on the side while I commentate over this. So this is a very good matchup for me, obviously. And then I switch out into Gyarados, and this is again a good matchup for me. Close combat and Shadow Ball. Hopefully this Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Gunk Shot. Or do I have Sludge Wave? I might have Sludge Wave. We'll see in a little bit. So again, this is a favorable matchup for me. I'm going to be able to survive this Hydro Cannon just barely. And what do I do here? What happens? Oh, I tried to... Oh, I just barely get off this Crunch. I think my opponent lagged there. Yeah, I don't know why I got there. Maybe it makes sense. And what do? I don't shield. Actually, Lucario is very squishy. You're going to see how much the Sleep Blade does resisted. And they switch out into Giratina, and then I switch out into Alolan Muck. So again, I'm in a very good position right now. Actually, I got to see what move this Dragon Breath. I have Sludge Wave. Okay, I do. Alright, Crunch. And yeah, this is a pretty straightforward matchup. Like, there's not really too much to say about this. Oh. And I'm gonna save this move somewhere. Yeah, so this is a pretty straightforward matchup. There's not really too much to say. Just keep throwing the Dark Pulses, I guess. Like, the 2-shield matchup is actually very close. A little bit off, but you get the idea. Actually, that's almost perfect. And then be able to counter down, and then I'm going to Shadow Ball this Giratina. I could also just close combat it as well. Okay, for those that want to see the moves, I think that was in one of the comments of my videos. And thank you, everyone that has subscribed. We're getting closer to 30,000. It feels like 25,000 was just a little while ago. I think I was just under 20 when I made my return, so it's kind of cool. Thank you for also the support. I believe this is a trainer nearby me. I think we played in Twilight in early on. Anyways, they switch out into... So finally I make the correct switch. Not only does Gyarados has a much better matchup against Registeel than Alolan Muck. And we're going to fire off this Dark Pulse. And Dragon Claw comes through. And I'm going to fire off another Dark Pulse. I don't want to get hit by another charge move. I know they're going to bring back Registeel, which is totally fine by me. If they don't fire off right away, I'm going to be able... Well, actually, they didn't generate any energy, so I'm gonna be able to hit it right away. So hopefully this is like the one of those like CMP ties. Nope, looks like they're overcharging as appropriate. Very nice job. And they're gonna hit me with this flash cannon. Just gonna KO. I'm gonna come back into Lucario. Looks like they're staying in quite a bit, so I'm gonna throw the close combat to draw the shield. And I kind of have to shield, even though likely this is just a flash cannon. It is. And I'm going to look to draw this second shield. It doesn't matter. I could hit no bubbles and it'll KO. And I switch out into Gyarados to absorb this charge move and let my Lucario's defense reset. And they flash cannon me. And they have Venusaur in the back, so not a great situation for me. If I had Outrage here, this would be way better because it does way more damage. Well, actually, maybe I wouldn't have got there. So they end up Frenzy Planting me. We actually CMP tie, which is great for me. And I just need to hit this close combat. They're going to be able to get to me one turn beforehand, and I'm just going to immediately close combat because this Registeel is like at 0 energy. And it was actually probably better for them if they didn't throw the charge move, because then they could have thrown the charge move here. I would have to like double up and take a frenzy plant, all that stuff, right? But I don't even know if I would. I probably would survive a frenzy plant, almost for sure. So anyways, we go into this next match. Go. Lucario into Giratina, so I switch out into my safe switch, hoping that they stay in. What do I do here? Do I not shield? I shield. Yeah. And they end up Dragon Claw me. Nice play on their side. And they go into Meganium. Yeah, this is very bad for me. And these Vine-Wits are doing a lot, and I'm hoping I survive this Frenzy Plant. I will actually survive, and then I'm going to be able to draw a shield, which is great. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm up a lot of energy. And, I debate going into this. They totally have enough energy for Earthquake, so I have to respect it. And they Frenzy Plant me for some reason. I'm not sure why. And I'm in a very bad situation right now, so I try to switch out into a Alolan Mug, get an energy advantage, and we're lagging, and they go into Registeel, and I think I make a mistake in this game. You'll see in a little bit what kind of is this game? Maybe it's the next one. So I'm going to be able to survive. Just a Flash Cannon, and I should be able to reach one more. Okay, alright. Shadow Dark Pulse, alright. And yeah, there's no play for me here. I should have not thrown that charge move. And okay, so what can I do here? So I need to bait and be able to land. So I go for the Shadow Wall. And this is like too obvious of a Shadow Wall. Yeah, and I think I just fall short of it. Pretty sure. Oh, they Ancient Power me as well. Okay, which gave me a slightly better chance. To be honest, I should have went to 100 energy and then did close combat. Then a Shadow Ball. Yeah, that was my mistake. I did that in the preseason, but for some reason, I made 2 mistakes doing this. So, which you'll see in a little bit. So I believe this is the way I originally liked doing it. So I just count to 5, and then, oh, nope, looks like I just do the same thing. Okay, all right. And I go into close combat. And they shield this time, okay. And I switch out into Gyarados, and then I think about the Hydro Pump, I think. Oh, I think I go for the Hydro Pump this shield. I should have straight Crunch. If I knew this matchup better, then straight Crunching would allow me to win all shield scenarios. I had no idea. I connect with the Hydro Pump, which is good for me. And I'm going to be able to survive this. Oh, why did I shield here? They go for Focus Blast, which does a little bit more damage. And we're at even shields right now. But they have a very healthy... okay, yeah. So I tried to KO their Registeel and build up energy to get to close combat, and then close combat their... oh, yeah. So, what do I do here? So, I'm going to survive this. Yeah, okay, alright. And then I go for the Crunch, because they're very close to a charge move. This KOs. What's in the back? Heracross. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so what I should have did here was I should have just waited, and I needed to predict when they were going to throw the close combat. So they end up switching out, tried to sack. If I had Gunk Shot as well, this might have worked. Because I survived the first close combat. No, I survived only because I have a shield. What I should have done was I should have counted to 13 and then just CMP tied with their Heracross, and then they go first, and then I throw the Sludge Wave and with KO. But they're probably also waiting for me to do it, and I could have waited a while. I don't know. That was a tricky one to play around. He definitely was in control, and that's definitely how you should play it as the Heracross. Is just wait for your opponent to throw the charge move, unless it gets too ridiculously low. Then yeah, that's probably the way to go. So, anyways, good lead, and I switch out into Gyarados. They have in the 2 shield they could actually conceivably win this if they have a big enough energy advantage, which this person does. Yeah. You know what I do sometimes is that I play all 5 of my sets at the same time. What I really shouldn't do that, to be honest, because as I get later into the night, I'm really tired, and so I just match shields so I can get off this Crunch, and they're very close to switching, so I'm very cognizant of that. So I try to fire off as soon as possible. Oh yeah, they double shield here, which ended up costing me the match. Did it? A KO it? Yeah, it ends up costing me the match because I think they have a Giratina that comes out. Really? So they have Giratina, so I Shadow Ball it. And then I switch into a Alolan Muck. Maybe not this one. Another one ended up costing me the match. Did it? I don't know. Okay, let me think of this one. They have no shields. I don't think I lose this one. It is Best Bud. They Flash Cannon. And I land another one. How do I... oh yeah, okay, that kind of sucked, okay. Oh yeah, so I think I just counter down, to be honest, and then I don't shield this, because this is not going to KO me, and I Shadow Ball right away into this Giratina, and then I just counter down. Yeah, another game I lose because I didn't use my shield or something. I don't know. Okay. GG. Alright, gonna go into the next match. I misplayed this team a couple times. Okay, so late in the night, I started this team off really well, and the later night, I just blanked and played horribly. I think this is a good match. So I think he likes to read Registeel. And then he goes into... okay. A little slow on the switch. What I mean by slow on the switch is that I could have switched out sooner. And he goes for the boost, which is like the right play. It's going to flip this match significantly. That's what you should do, at least the first time. He goes to Ancient Power. And then I'm going to be able to KO. Probably should farm up a little bit more before firing. Oh, he ends up shielding. It's totally fine by me. I think he Ancient Powers me again, does he? Yeah, I just match shields. He switches out into Registeel. This is not as favorable a matchup. I think he just goes Flash Cannon here. Does he? Or he Focus Blast? No, he Focus Blasts me. And then I just need to build up. I probably should have thrown a little bit more energy. But I didn't want to get hit by a charge move, so he ends up not shielding. I think he goes into Giratina, and then I have a Shadow Ball ready. He ends up shielding. I have like a 2-stage debuff, so the Dragon Claws are going to do a lot, but I think I get to this close combat, which does like almost nothing, but this Giratina has very low health, and they have a... Oh yeah, okay. What do I do here? Oh, I think I just Sludge Wave, and I'm able to take out this Shift Tree. So very nice. Shift Tree would have been in a lot of trouble for Gyarados in the back. I don't think I would have even been able to beat it, to be honest. It definitely would just Leaf Bladed me down. So it's a good thing I didn't throw that energy and switched out. So that definitely saved me in that match. Though if I would have thrown, then maybe I would have had a little bit more health for Lucario, and then I could have countered down. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I don't think I could have countered down that much health, though. Okay, I battle this person so much. Poker Hunter do, right? And so good lead for me. And expect to switch out into... Oh, I should have went into... Oh, I blind switched into Gyarados because Gyarados has such a poor matchup against Melmetal. And I go for the Crunch. I don't expect a shield. And then I'm just going to farm down, I guess, at this point. Yeah. Obviously, switching out into Alolan Muck meant that I could... So I think he just farms me down here. I put myself in like kind of a compromising situation right now. Because now this Melmetal has energy, so I decided to switch out. Hoping to counter down. And I shield the superpower. Oh yeah, and then I put myself in a... Oh yeah. Yeah, mistake on my side. Oh, they end up not shielding. And then I go for another Shadow Ball. I probably should have went for close combat so they could farm me less. Because these counters are not doing that much. Okay, and then I should have sacked. Okay, I can't sack. I'm going to have to eat this. Oh, they end up Psychic, going for Psychic instead of Meteor Mash. Which, was that their mistake? Oh, I think they go Superpower here, which is a mistake. Oh yeah, they get Superpower here, yeah. And then I think they Superpower again. They definitely should just Rock Slide it. I'm not sure why they went Superpower, because they have a shield, and then I'm able to Snarl down. Yeah, if they Rock Slided me, there's like really no way I could have won that. Yeah, there's really no way I could have won that. So, okay, this is a good match against my very good friend Caleb. He's always run something spicy. So he runs Escavalier. So I'm like, okay, great. So I just build up to a little bit and then switch out into Gyarados. And then he doesn't have a great switch in for Gyarados. So I go for the Crunch. I should have farmed up a little bit more. He actually burns his energy here, which is fine by me. He has residual energy, so he switches out into Zangoose. Very spicy pick. Oh, okay, here's the mistake I made. This is me giving too much respect to Caleb. I have a lot of respect for Caleb. So he did like 2 there, right? He needs 6 for the so there's 3. There's 4. There's 5 at most, right? I really should not have shielded here, but I had too much respect for him. I'm like, he's gonna throw the close combat. So it's a dumb move on my part. Then he has Swampert in the back. Yeah. So I throw this. I probably shouldn't have, to be honest, because he ends up shielding it, and then I switch out into okay, yeah. And then I have to shield this, and then he has Swampert. He blind switches, realizing that he doesn't want to get too far behind. And then I lag here. Doesn't really matter though. Like I wouldn't survive this Earthquake anyways. And then we end this endless thing, and then yeah, he throws the Earthquake here, and then just I think he like literally just like much shots me down. Yeah, and then I lag here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to KO him anyways. So GG, Caleb. Yeah, I'm just standing there. This is one of the most annoying glitches that I've seen in the game. So I was debating doing a part 2 to this video where I either get countered hard and how people played against me. Let me know if you want to see that, or if you want to see some other teams that I'll be running, or that I have ran, that were both good and bad. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.